Okay, so you mentioned that this legal entity, so this customer, had the currency, in this case US dollar, that was assigned to it implicitly. I want to add my own legal entities. How does that go?
Okay, this is quite easy. So again, we need the navigation because there are also reports I need to configure, administer my model. So in this case, my legal entity administration report brings me to the overview of the current available legal entities.
Okay, and so it was the administration, not the legal entity breakdown.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I collapse this again to have more visibility, to see more. And you can see I can now create a new legal entity. I can give the legal entity a name. If I scroll down, I see my current legal entities, and there again the color coding for the columns and cells in this light gray color with the little arrow in the left corner tells me I can change data. So the country code US here, for example, and the currency is set up US dollar. So this is the place where you define which currency is assigned to which legal entity.
And that drop-down arrow would show me the other options I have,
right?
Right,
exactly.
Okay, great.
Yeah? So if you don't remember, or if you you cannot make a mistake here. So don't write US only. So you need US dollar, for example. So you can switch, and we can make it an Australian dollar, for example. Let's turn it back to US dollar. Now you want to have your own your new company included. So we can enter whatever company code. Let's say 18.
Okay, so this where it says new legal entity corresponds on bottom where it also says legal entity, and you're using numbers as designators.
Correct.
Okay.
So in the sample environment, we have just a simple code for a company. So your code in your company can have 10 or more digits or less. Definitely, we have a name for our company. So we have the Acme company. And now let's assume this is also an American-based company, and we want to have the same setups for this company. So country code and currency code should be the same. So we are selecting an already existing company, like our Best Bicycle, USA, for example, as a template. And then we copy the configuration of this company to our new. And then we have to hit create. The system will now create a new company in the background. It will immediately display it in the lower area. So the complete successful indicates everything went well. We have a new company assigned to our total group. It's the name Acme, and it's the same settings from our template. So it's a country US based, and we have the currency US dollar.
I like that it's easy to see. So up above where you had that template, I mean, I know that in the US we have LLCs, but if I needed to double check, let's say where it says Bikers Best Italia SRL, that I can double check and see, okay, that's based in Italy and has euros.
Right.
So it's really nice that I can double check myself there so I don't take the wrong template.
Correct.
Okay, and now how can I see that it really was added to the system? Because we see it down here, but where can I double check to make sure that it is right?
Right, good question. So let's go back to our navigation, and we are going to, or let's take directly our profit and loss budget report we used right before, because new company means new budget, so we want to enter data there. We are still in 2018, so everything is left, or every selection is how we left the report. But now I can pull down the list of legal entities, and when I scroll down the list, I see my new entered legal entity. Remember, zero suppression. Yeah, so we have no data available, so we need this unchecked, and there we go. Okay. Everything can be done like before for our new company.
Okay, and it automatically refreshed. I didn't have to think about any of that.
Exactly.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.